Hello and welcome back. My name is Megan. I'm with Incredible Techniques. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this channel is all about bringing you card tutorials, online classes, quick tips and tricks for crafting supplies, and all kinds of fun stuff. Today, I want to share with you a card project. Isn't he cute? I needed a get well card for a friend, and I decided that this would make a really fun one, and I wanted to teach you guys how to do it. It's so easy, so quick and simple, and yet personalized and cute. That's what we're going for. So let's head over to the stamp table and get started on today's project. So again, today's project, we're going to be making this card. And this card features the Pocketful of Sunshine stamp set, which is this one right here. We're going to be using the sunglass image, and actually we're going to be using this one right here for, it's upside down, but we're going to use that for the smile on the smiley face. We're going to turn this into a smiley face. And I'm also using sentiments from the waterfront stamp set. So one of the first things, I've already cut my pieces and all the dimensions will be listed in the description below. On this card I just stamped in black and cut it out. I'm using framelits that coordinate with the Pocketful of Wishes, or this is Pocketful of Sunshine, and then there's coordinating framelits, and this one's going to cut out the eyeglasses. So on this card I just stamped it in black, but this time I want to try embossing it. I'm going to ink my stamp in Versamark, and before I stamp on this, I'm going to take my embossing buddy and I'm going to wipe that on this paper. That just keeps the oils from your hands and fingers from sticking to the embossing powder when we go to put that on there. Okay, then I'm just going to stamp that down. The stamp's in a clear image, and then we're going to pour embossing powder on top. I don't know if you can probably see this on camera how it's a different color. Now sometimes like on white you won't see that. Now all I'm going to do is sprinkle the black embossing powder over top of this, and I'm just going to go ahead and tap off the excess. And then on this one, and I'm going to stamp this about right there. There we go. Yeah. And while I have my supplies out here, I'm also going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment. Is this friends make the good times better? So I'm going to ink this up in Versamark, and then I'm going to stamp this kind of maybe right about there. So I've already warmed this up, but I'm going to go ahead and melt this. If you see your paper starting to curl, you can heat emboss from the back as well. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is cut these out. So for that I need the Big Shot. The first thing I'm going to do with the Big Shot today is to go ahead and do the embossing of this Seaside Textures folder. So I'm going to go ahead and emboss that first, and then we're going to cut out these two shapes. To emboss this strip of paper right here, we have our Seaside Texture embossing folder. I've put the paper into that. I've got my clear plate down on top of this tab 1, clear plate, then my folder, the other clear plate on top, and then we're just going to crank it through the Big Shot. And now you have this piece, and you can use either side, so whichever you prefer. So now it's time to cut out our sun and our sunglasses. Framelit where I want it. That looks good. I'm going to put this plate on top and then crank it through. So now we have our pieces. We've cut out our sun. We've cut out our glasses. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this textured panel, and I'm just going to line it up towards the bottom of this panel. Then I'm going to go ahead and place my sun, place it where I want it, and then my glasses I'm going to pop up with some dimensionals, and I'm going to put plenty of them on here because I'm going to be mailing this card and I don't want cardstock to kind of indent down. So he's kind of looking cool. So there we have that. Then I have this piece of ribbon. I'm going to attach the ribbon with using some mini glue dots on the back. So I'm going to place this down, and I'm just covering the ribbon where the seam meets. So we're going to hide that a little bit. I'll just wrap that to the back. There we go. Okay, then you can take this. We're going to attach this to our card front, just leaving 1/4 inch all the way around. And then on the inside panel, flatten this out a little bit. Okay. And then you see what I did on this one was I added the little palm trees. That is also from the waterfront stamp set. It is this image for the tree trunks and then this one for the tops of the trees. I'm going to use soft suede for the tree trunks right there. For the tree tops, I'm going to use one of our brand new colors, this Granny Apple Green. Place those where I want them on the card. And there you go. Cute little card. And let's talk about this new Granny Apple Green. Now, if you missed it, I will put a link below for my video about the new stamp pads. Some people are having trouble, you know, they're new, they're kind of hard to open. They are different. These open up like a compact. Some of them are easy to open, some of them take a little bit of work. The more you use them, the easier it will become. But I have a video with several tips and tricks on how to break these in, how to open them. If you have arthritis or any sort of issues with your hands, I've got a tip in that other video for how to open these. Oh, here we go. So the color that I used here on this, it's Balmy Blue. It is balmy. I was thinking balmy didn't quite sound right, but it is Balmy Blue. Let's see, what other fun new colors do I have to show you? One of our returning ones is Flirty Flamingo. We also have a return of Coastal Cabana, return of Poppy Parade. Can't wait to use this one. This soft seafoam. So I could go on and on and on. There's just tons of fun colors. And thanks so much for joining me today. I hope that you had fun, and I hope that you'll make this card and share your project with me too. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to earn your business. You can find several ways to contact me in the description below. Click on the link, email me, give me your address. I'll send you this catalog because you're not going to want to miss out. Tons of fun stuff in here. Until next time, have an incredible day.